Hey YouTube, I'm back again with another video, and tonight I'm going to do a review on another pocket knife that I think is very interesting, and I think that if you can, you should own one. They made a first generation on this particular model. This is the second generation. It's called the Utilizer 2.0. I came across it a couple months back. I ordered it, and now it's here, and I'm gonna review it so you can see it. You can ask any questions you may have before you purchase it. I've never heard of this brand before until I did some research on best utility knives, and this name came up. This is the Spectrum Energetics. It's made in the USA, and I think they do like precision machining and stuff like this. Again, I'm not very familiar with them, so but I looked at the knife, I found it, I watched the video, and I thought it was worth it getting one. So right out of the box, there's a sticker in the box. I'm gonna use this for probably for my truck, and this is the actual knife right here. Now I gotta say, I had this box opened already. I opened it myself. I did a modification on the knife itself, and I'm gonna talk about it here briefly. So this is the Utilizer 2.0. This is a full body titanium, or full titanium body, if you will. I'm sorry. It comes with a pocket clip that it's somewhat strong. Got a spacer here. You get a thumb. You can deploy it with your thumb. This particular one, it's got the fast deployment here too. Now, it does have a lock. However, though, that's the modification I made. I actually removed the lock, and it's this little piece right here. This goes somewhere in here, and this is what something like this. And so when you deploy the blade, this goes back here, and it locks the blade from coming back. I didn't think that was necessary for me, and the reason why is because I like to deploy my blade fast, and that's the only way to do it. If you have the lock right here, you won't be able to do this. Very cool. Again, full titanium. All the hardware seems to be black alloy. This right here, this little screw right here, holds the replacement blade locked, so it doesn't move or it doesn't come off. In order for you to remove this blade, you have to remove these two screws over here and this one. Once you remove these two pieces come apart, and then you remove the blade, and then you gotta put it back together like that. But again, this is the Utilizer 2.0. Another thing I did is these screws right here, they're right out of the box. They're a little bit longer, and the reason why is because this particular blade or this particular knife comes with a Allen wrench, so you can change the blade wherever you're at if you have the right blades. And then the way it works is these screws are a little bit longer than what they are right now, and since it's a nail-shaped Allen wrench, you put it back in there, and then you put a lanyard through it, and that keeps the Allen wrench from going anywhere. So you can have the wrench handy at any time when you want to change your blade, and it also holds the lanyard. I thought that was a pretty cool design. Unfortunately, I don't like it. That's my taste. I don't like it, so that's why I removed it. And because I have the clip over here, so I don't need that. I usually carry a set of micro um, screw bits with me all the time. So if I want to change the blade, I can just get the right bit, change it, and that's it. But what I like about it now is that I remove that lock. Is that you can deploy the blade pretty fast. Um, I also like this right here because even if you were cutting something, even if you push a lot, I mean, you can see the tension right there on my, right here. That stops the, that stops the blade from cutting you or anything like that. So you can hear the click, it locks. So very cool. Again, full titanium. I don't know if you're familiar with the Milwaukee Fastback, but I have one here just for reference. They're pretty much the same size. They're pretty. The Fastback is a little bit longer. You can see right there. Much thicker, of course. You can see right there. It's much thicker, but the Fastback, it's called Fastback for a reason. You push this button, you deploy the blade. Once you lock it, it's not going anywhere unless you push this button. And then to retract, to put the blade back, push. That's not going anywhere. I like this, and because I use this a lot for work, I removed the lock on this one so that I can do the same thing on this one. But again, I removed that lock, so if anything, I can just push the blade back, and that's it. On this one, I can't do that. The blade's not going anywhere unless you push the button right here. And then another thing is that with the Fastback, it's very easy to change the blade. All you gotta do is just push this button, remove the blade, put it back in there. It's not going anywhere. So that's what I like about this one. I wish that they had the same blade changing mechanism on this one, because it'll be pretty freaking cool. But this is a premium knife, premium materials, very cool. And one thing I found out is that if you tighten this screw right here that holds the blade a little bit more than it is right now, the deployment of the blade is not the same. It actually gets stuck a little bit, so it's not as fast as this. So I can just modify that, just unscrew it a little bit, and it'll be faster to deploy it. Or if I don't want it to be deployed as fast, I can just tighten it more, and when I do this, it won't do that as quickly. But that's about it. I mean, this is the Utilizer 2.0. It's been modified. I did remove the Allen wrench over here because I don't need it. I did put shorter screws so they don't come all the way, because otherwise if I kept the original screws, they're much longer, so I didn't like that look. But that's pretty much it. This is the Utilizer 2.0. Again, this serves as a safety mechanism here so that you don't cut your, if I didn't have that there, which I don't think the first generation does, if you didn't have the lock, and if you push this down, you probably cut your fingers with it. What I like about this one, and you can see actually the difference, is that with the Fastback, you're probably getting about only half of the blade. You can only use half of the blade. With the Utilizer, you're looking at about almost the entire blade of usage. So you can do a lot more cutting with the Utilizer than you do with the Fastback. But again, cons and pros. Pros is you get more blade. Cons is that you can't remove the blade as easy as you do with this one. So Again, this is the Utilizer 2.0 from Spectrum Energetics, 100% made in the USA. It is full titanium, and I think this guy is gonna last for a very, very, very long time. You're paying a premium price, but you're getting a premium product. This you're paying like $10, but again, I like the fact that you can deploy the blade so fast. Put it back in. You can change the blade faster, but this is nothing compared to this right here. So this is the Utilizer 2.0. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe, comment, ask any questions, share the video, everything. I'll be able to answer any questions you may have. And this is it for now. This is the Spectrum Energetics Utilizer 2.0. I like this fast deployment better than doing the thumb stud. See? Thank you for watching. Bye now. Peace.